At last, Nnamdi Kanu reveals the bitter truth about Igbo Presidency no one wants to talk about. They thought that keeping Nnamdi Kanu in detention will make him be calm and won't want to speak further or even say anything he knows about his detention or extradition. They thought his detention will weaken him and make him to lose his voice or seize his voice. They never knew that keeping him in detention will motivate him the more to speak, will cheer him up. My dear listeners, this that Nnamdi Kanu had just revealed will shock you. Then you will now know the kind of leaders that we have and the reason why they are urging to come into power. You know, I was saying it, that these people coming into power are only coming for their own selfish interest. Of course, yes. They're coming in for their own selfish interest and not for your own interest. And that is why you see that the moment they come into power, they start acquiring unbelievable wealth. Look at the so-called Umahi. The so-called Umahi that has just been dismissed. Umahi doesn't have, let me say, he's an average man before he came into power. But go and see Umahi now. Go and see him now. Now that he has been dismissed from office, he has nothing to regret because he has amassed wealth for himself. Someone was saying that look at what Umahi did in Ebonyi. The giant structure he built in Ebonyi. Let me tell you, yes, he did it. He built, but he cunningly siphoned the state fund unknowingly to many of the citizens. You can only be seeing those things visible, but I'm telling you, by the corner, he has cornered the state fund. A friend still told me that as poor as Ebonyi is, Umahi still went on to gather wealth for himself. That is greed. And that is why I do tell my fellow Biafrans never to believe these people, because they are only thinking about themselves and not for you. Not for you. Do you understand? Let's quickly check the content. Until the very least 2035, and largely depends on the region's ability to embrace peace and unity rather than her usual divisive politics. The region, no doubt, has talent with proven track records that, if harnessed, can very well help to navigate this country from her current economic quagmire to one of the prosperity. Igbo Presidency may just be the solution to Nigerians' insurmountable problem. According to Nnamdi Kanu, it is noted that Igbo Presidency, though to many will be a solution to the problem of Nigeria, but then it is the beginning of our problem in the southeast. It may favor Nigerian government, but will never favor the southeast government. Never think about it, because they are only out to favor themselves and not you. An Igbo man, yes, may succeed in becoming president, but his presidency will only favor the other region and not the immediate region. Igbo Presidency will cause more pain to Southeast. It will deepen the problem of the Southeast and cause a serious poverty in the midst of the people. Nnamdi Kanu has warned the Igbos to ignore any Igbo governor calling them to support presidency because he is speaking for himself. He is part of the government. You are not a part of the government. He knows the inside. He knows what he wants. So he wants you to support him in what he wants. You see, Nnamdi Kanu has been warning the Igbos, most especially the Southeasterners, that our Southeast governors don't mean well for us. They don't mean well for us. They are only thinking about themselves. They don't mean well for you. They are only thinking about themselves. They are only thinking about themselves. They don't want anything good for you. You understand? Okay, look at. Are they not the one agitating for presidency? Are they not? If they get to power, do you think that they will look, they'll consider your own side? Do you think so? My dear listeners, when Nnamdi Kanu is telling the Igbos the truth, it will look as if he is trying to punish some persons. But whereas he's trying to help the life of some persons. Alright, let me hear you speak anyway on this very matter to know what your take on this may be. Don't forget to leave your comments below the comment box. Click on the subscription buttons as well as the bell buttons to get updated each time we upload any new videos. Thank you.